Hi students, today let us discuss new topic human reproduction. What do you mean by reproduction? The word meaning says reproduction, producing once again. So reproduction, if you consider in organisms, reproduction means giving birth to the young one of their own kind. Giving birth to the young one of their own kind. Reproductive events, so what and all events takes place during the reproduction in human being. So today's topic especially human reproduction. So let us discuss one by one what and all events takes place in reproduction process. First one is gametogenesis. Genesis means generation or production. So here formation of gametes, it may be sperms in male, ova in female. So first process takes place or events is gametogenesis. Next, point number 2, insemination. It is transfer of sperm into the female genitalial tract from male to the female genital tract. The transfer takes place, sperms. So this process is called as insemination. Point number 3, fertilization. Fertilization, fertile, so meaning. So fertilization means fusion of male and female gametes. It means sperms and ova, and which gives the formation of zygote, which gives the result we get is the zygote. So this process is called as fertilization. Point number 4, implantation. So implantation means what? Is a development of blastocyst and its attachment to the uterine wall. So this we'll discuss in the later detailed. So this is just highlights. In next video we are going to study detail of this point number 4, implantation. Point number 5, gestation. So this is embryonic development. Here development of embryonic takes place. So embryo develops from till birth. The development of embryo takes place, this process. Next is sixth one, parturition. So this is delivery of the baby after development of embryo during certain time. After certain time the delivery of baby takes place or birth of the child. So this process. So let us discuss first male reproductive system, human male reproductive system. So how it is organized, the system, how it is conceived, let us discuss in detail. So here the diagrammatic sectional view of the male reproductive system is there. Please refer the textbook diagram. For more detail, please refer the textbook diagram. So it is located in pelvis region. It is located in pelvis region. Male reproductive system, it includes 4 main parts. So let us discuss in detail one by one. First one is pair of testes. Second is accessory ducts. Third one is accessory glands. Then external genitalia. So let us discuss one by one. First one is a pair of testes. Testis is situated outside the abdominal cavity in a small pouch. The pouch is called as scrotum. Testis is situated outside the cavity, outside the abdominal cavity. The pouch like structure is there. So it is called as scrotum. It is oval in shape and length varies 4 to 5 centimeter and width 2 to 3 centimeter. Why it is present in scrotum? What are the benefit? For the production of sperm, testis required 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius less temperature than the normal body temperature, so that when it is away from the abdominal, the temperature it is decreases, its temperature decreases. So it is not attached completely to the abdominal cavity. It is outside in the pouch called scrotum. So what happens here? The testis temperature more or less decreases than the normal body temperature. It is required for the production of sperm. This is the benefit of testis to present in scrotum. It is covered by a dense covering capsule. Testis completely covered with the dense covering capsule called tunica albuginea. So this is the covering to the testis. Each testis consists of nearly 250 compartments or called as chambers. The name of these chambers are testicular lobules. Each testis consists of 250 compartments called testicular lobules. Each lobule contains 1 to 3 convoluted tubules. They are called as seminiferous tubules. They are called inside the each compartment. In each compartment, 1 to 3 coiled tubules are present. They are called as seminiferous tubules. In seminiferous tubules, the process of production of sperm takes place. So this is the main part. So in seminiferous tubules, the sperm production takes place. It consists of mainly two types of cells. First one is male germ cells. It is also called as spermatogonia. Spermatogonia. It is a male germ cell. So here what happens? Mitotic cell division takes place and finally it results into the formation of sperm. Finally, sperm production takes place from male germ cells because of mitotic cell divisions. Second one, Sertoli cells. They are also called as supporting cells. The name only indicates supporting cells. They support the male germ cells by providing the nutrient. Sertoli cells, also called as supporting cells, they provide nutrition to the germ cells. It means these Sertoli cells consist of some nutrient molecules. Regions outside the seminiferous tubules called interstitial spaces. The space present outside the seminiferous tubules called as interstitial spaces. They contain small blood vessels as well as some cells are present in that. They are called as Leydig cells. These cells secretes male hormone called as testosterone. These Leydig cells releases the male hormone called as testosterone, which gives the effect where male shows its secondary sexual character. So this is about seminiferous tubules. Two types cells, male germ cells and Sertoli cells, and Leydig cells which releases or secretes male hormone called testosterone. So this is the first one what we studied. Next, point number 2 is accessory ducts. So accessory ducts are rete testis and vas deferens, vas efferens and epididymis. So these are the accessory ducts in male reproductive system. And accessory glands, they are seminal vesicles, prostate and paired glands. They are called as bulbourethral glands. Next, last one is external genitalia. It is nothing but penis, which help for the passage of sperm from male reproductive system to the female reproductive system. So it is external genitalia is called as nothing but penis. In today's class, we discussed about the definition of reproduction and reproductive phases. We studied reproductive phases and we studied male reproductive part, human male reproductive part system and its detailed structure. Thank you.